Hey everyone, it's Christmas time at Minot Coin and Bullion, and the shop has been hectic. I haven't had a whole lot of time to create YouTube content. So I thought today I would just do a quick shop walk around, talk about some sales that we got going on this month, and maybe give you a quick update on gold and silver prices. So we'll start over here. I think I've maybe shown this off before, but these are all deals that we have going on in the month of December. We have 1 ounce silver Britannias and Philharmonics at spot +3. That's a 33% off premium. Generic 2 ounce silver rounds at spot +3 per ounce also, which is 50% off premium. And I'm almost all out of these. And these are while supplies last. We also have 40% silver half dollars at melt. Almost out of those as well. Pre-21 Morgan silver dollars, 3 for $100. 21 Morgan and Peace silver dollars, 4 for $100, and then we got supplies at 20% off. So that's the specials we got going on in the shop. I got some of them. That's the all month long specials. I got some showcased in the case here. This is all I have left for 10th ounce gold, which coincidentally is part of a weekly December deal that we're doing. So all silver hand pours are $32 per ounce, which is 20% off. And then 1/10 ounce gold you can buy at wholesale cost, which is melt plus 10%. So those have been selling really well. Like I said, that's all I have left in 10th ounce gold. But today's the last day for that. But here's some of the silver hand pours we have on sale for $32 per ounce. Show those off a little bit. And here's our bin of pre-1921 Morgans that are 3 for $100. There's actually some pretty decent coins in here. Several they would retail for $40 to $45 each. And then of course we have the Peace dollar bin. Those are 4 for $100. I'm currently out of 1921 Morgans, which also are 4 for $100. But I do have more coming. I was able to source some from a wholesaler for almost $25 each. But I am going to continue that sale price the rest of the month because I was able to find some of those Morgans. Then I made up these little baggies. It's a 1 ounce silver at spot. In each one of those bags is 7 40% silver half dollars, which equates to 1.03 ounces of pure silver. And I'm selling those bags of 7 coins at current spot, which is $23.07. And then there's a picture of some of the 2 ounce and 1 ounce December deals we got going on. So we will have a new deal next month. We'll be putting a YouTube video out featuring that new deal. Watch for that on Sunday. But I had a really cool collection come in, and honestly I've sold a lot of the pieces already, but I do have a few left, so I thought I should feature them here. Had an interesting collection. I had a gentleman drive to me from about 100 miles away, and he lives in a major city in North Dakota that has a coin shop, but chose to drive to Minot to come to sell to me. But these are some of the pieces he brought. This is a 2 ounce silver piece there. I believe it's called the Guy Fawkes mask. This is a cool silver round, Truth Conquers All. I've had some of these in the past before. Actually it's a silver coin put out by St. Helena. It's interesting. This is part of a series too, a series also I should say, but that's put out by Tuvalu. Cool piece. All these are available in the shop. I do have a 007 coin, which is also a sovereign coin, put out by Tuvalu. This one's really cool, really ornate. It's lenticular in a sense, but it features a rabbit. And that's from Rwanda. Not sure who mints that, but I'm guessing the country of Rwanda doesn't have their own mint, but I could be wrong. Here's a 1/2 ounce silver Year of the Dragon from 2012. Got a cool 10-gram Pamp Suisse silver bar featuring a snake. 1 ounce silver Geiger bar. This piece is really cool. It's in its own little coffin here that's tombstone shaped. But this is a rest in peace 2 ounce hand poured piece, individually numbered, number 474. Kind of cool. And then we got a silver round with the the game stonks, kind of honoring the game stop, big stock uptick that happened a couple years ago. There's a Don't Tread on Me round with Boston Tea Party on the flip side, and it looks like we got 1.5 ounces polar bear here. But there was a lot of other cool pieces, like I said, that did sell like right away. So I didn't feature those, unfortunately, but fortunately for those that can frequent the shop, they were able to pick up some cool pieces and some sweet deals. I did pick up some oddball sets that I put out on the table here, kind of like low value filler type stuff. And if people can put their hands on it, I think that makes it better. They can look at it and examine it rather than having these type of things under glass like over here. So we maybe should talk real quick about the gold and silver market. For those of you who pay attention, you probably know gold did hit an all-time high. Many YouTubers put out videos on it. I did a little blip about it in a video I did. But gold has since come backwards from its all-time high that happened intraday trading overnight Sunday into Monday. This was December 3rd and 4th. Gold is down $150 per ounce from where it was. It's still over $2,000. It's 2006 as I film this. We're on a Saturday, December 8th. But the interesting thing is it did, the support at $2,000, I guess, held. So it's really hard to say what's going to happen when it opens this weekend overseas. Is it going to dip again? Are we going to see it hold? Really, time's going to tell, I guess. You can look back historically. Both things have happened, so it's really hard to predict what may happen next. But I, for one, believe, that $2,000 amount is an important level of support. And the fact that it did stay above, even though it crashed, 7.5% or 8%, down like $150, it still held above 2,000. The lesser talked about metal lately, because gold, as I said, did hit an all-time high, is silver. Now, silver's still lagging, in my opinion. Do I think it should be worth more in terms of spot price? Absolutely. I think most people do. But there's a lot of factors at play that are keeping the price suppressed. So as long as that continues, it's going to be real difficult for silver really to bust out and revalue, to a limit that we feel it should be. But having said that, I'm still stacking silver. I just think it has so much stored potential from the years of manipulation. Its industrial use is forecasted to go up 50% in the next decade. And unless we can increase mining rates or, find some new veins of silver, we're not going to have enough. There truly is going to be a shortage because of industry in the coming years. So, I'm banking on it that the price is going to go up. So I'm continuing to stack. In fact, I brought home about 10 ounces for myself yesterday. Bought them out of the business and put them in my own personal stack. So these are kind of interesting. I got some kilo coins, and maybe I'll walk around and get a better picture of these. I had 10 kilo coins in inventory yesterday. I had one individual yesterday come in and buy 6 of them. So I literally just have these 3 left, but I'll go around and showcase those a little bit better. But I got to go on the back side here. My shop is open right now. It's a Saturday, but as you can see out the window, you see that white? We finally got some snow again. It literally looked like springtime in North Dakota until yesterday. We got a little bit of snow and ice. But anyway, I like this one because it's, compared to the other ones, it's got a nice golden hue to it. I wish this was gold, but it's not. It's a 1 kilogram, 1994 silver kookaburra from Australia. Really nice gold coloration. But that's a really cool piece. And then I got a silver one also from 1992 kookaburra. I'm not sure back in the day if these came in capsules or not. I don't think they did. Now they do. This is Australian also. This is a 2013 featuring Chinese Year of the Snake. And then we have a Australian koala from 2014. So cool pieces nonetheless. I know kilo coins aren't necessarily for everyone because they do carry a premium. But having said that, I think they're cool. I have a couple in my own personal stack. I just really want to show these again because it's not often you can buy silver at melt. And a lot of my in-town customers have been taking advantage of this, but, well, maybe just lay it out. So there's 7 40% silver halves in that bag. And as I said earlier, that's 1.03 ounces of silver. And you can buy it at spot price. So today it's $23.07 for a hair over an ounce. That sale has allowed me to liquidate several $100s face of 40% silver coins. I'll be quite honest, it's not necessarily my favorite to stack, but at the end of the day, it's silver. And it's at spot or at melt. So it's a heck of a deal. So for those of you who wonder what it looks like from behind the counter, here we are. Nothing too exciting, I guess, but this is my view most of the day, in and out of the, or helping customers go in and out of the shop, picking up stuff. I will feature a couple other silver pieces that I happen to pick up. It's something I don't get very often, but I did get some silver Chinese pandas in. And these are actually the older ones that, well, 2 of them anyway. These 2 contain 1 ounce of silver. This one's a newer one, it only has 30 grams. A 1 ounce piece has 31.1 grams. The newer pieces have 30 grams. So, but those are on the $30 sale tray there. I'll just pull that out and show that off. But I have a lot of different sovereign silver coinage on this tray that would retail anywhere from probably 32 to 42 bucks. But I put them on here, like I said, on several videos ago to blow them out and to make room for new products that I got coming in 2024. So, and then I do have a little bit more expensive tray. These ones retail starting at $40 typically. But premium low mintage silver, 36 bucks each. So we got a African wildlife leopard from Somalia. We got some Korean coins there. These are really cool. That's a Blackbeard the pirate, silver round. Really ornate design. Got a ship on the back, so those of you who like nautical themed things. Silver Libertads, 1.25 ounces Canadian, more Korean. Got these Odin silver rounds, part of a series. Really ornate design there, Asgard. We got some Disney's Aladdin, and we got Darth Vader, and then we do have some colorized coins too. These are 1 ounce silver colorized coin with Tetris theming. This is a sovereign coin. And then same with E.T., 40th anniversary of E.T. For those of you who grew up in the 80s, I'm sure you've seen E.T. Got some MS69 30 gram Chinese pandas. So these are a hair less than an ounce. Looks like sticker price was 38 on this one, but now it's 36. Like I said, trying to blow them out. And then we have Aladdin in a tamper evident packaging. So you can get either one of these. Most people prefer to get this one because honestly these sell for more than the raw ones, but to each their own. You know, I could stand here all day featuring, you know, little new things that we got in the shop, but we're already at about 14 minutes. I'm just going to dump this up on YouTube just to get some content out there for you guys, because I've had many of our locals asking, when are you going to do the next video? Well, because it's been such a hectic week, I haven't had a whole lot of time to sit down and, you know, not necessarily write a script, but take notes so I have an idea of what I'm going to talk about topic-wise. So I haven't really had any produced content, I guess, for this week, and I do apologize, but I appreciate you all tuning in. If you have any questions or see anything you like in this shop walkthrough, feel free to reach out. If you're questioning whether or not we have certain items, we do keep a lot of inventory on hand, so there's more stuff in the back that's not necessarily on display. So I can be reached most easily through phone call or text. If you do choose the email route, just know it's going to take some time before I respond back. So, but I appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks so much. You all have a great day.